The clock is ticking down on the regular season, and tensions are rising as a key player struggles to find his footing in the lineup. With playoff hockey on the horizon, can he reclaim his spot and prove his worth, or will another summer of uncertainty await him? This is a story of perseverance and heart that every Leafs fan can relate to. Don't miss out on the latest developments. Subscribe now and like this video to stay in the loop with all things Toronto Maple Leafs. It's been a wild ride for Nick Robertson this season with the Toronto Maple Leafs, and as we head toward the playoffs, I can't help but feel a sense of déjà vu. Here we are again, with just 7 games left in the regular season, and Nick finds himself on the outside looking in. Coach Craig Berube has settled on a lineup that's winning, which means Nick, at just 23 years old, is left watching from the press box. How did we get here again? This season has been a roller coaster for Robertson. He started off having to be convinced not to request a trade, and now it seems like he may find himself in that same boat this summer. The reality is that competition for spots is fierce, and players like Matthew Knies and Bobby McMann are stepping up, making it hard for Nick to secure a spot on the left wing. Adding to the mix, Scott Laughton was brought in at the trade deadline, and his versatility has pushed Robertson down the depth chart. Defensively solid options like Pontus Holmberg have also gained favour with Berube, even if Robertson provides more offensive upside. Kalle Järnkrok has been finding his stride lately, and you can bet that the coaching staff loves his work ethic. With the Leafs winning 3 in a row, it's hard to see how Nick can crack this lineup in time for the playoffs. He's played 62 games this season, a career high, but his role seems to be fading just when it matters most. Now let's talk about Max Pacioretty. When he's back in the lineup, he's likely to take a spot before Robertson, thanks to his wealth of playoff experience. And let's face it, size matters come playoff time, and Pacioretty brings that in spades. Meanwhile, Robertson has been showing some promise, averaging over a hit per game. His first time doing that in his career. But with prospects like Easton Cowan also eyeing a spot next season, it's going to be an uphill battle for Nick to find consistent minutes. It's hard not to root for this underdog who skates with such speed and determination. Watching him complete his game after the Four Nations face-off was a real highlight. But right now, he's just a spectator, and as the playoffs loom closer, the prospect of him asking General Manager Brad Treliving for a fresh start somewhere else becomes more real. And that brings us to a critical point. What does this mean for the future of the team and for fans like us? Do you think it was the best decision to keep Robertson out of the lineup during this crucial time? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, I understand the need for a winning lineup. On the other, it's tough to see a player with so much potential sidelined. As fans, we invest so much emotionally into this team, and decisions like these can feel like they impact not just the player, but the entire organization's trajectory. Are we witnessing the slow decline of a player who could thrive if given the right opportunity? Or is the team making the right call by sticking with the players that are currently delivering results? I want to hear your thoughts on this. What do you think about Robertson's situation? Do you see him fitting into the Maple Leafs' future? Or is it time for a change? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Jake McCabe and David Kampf are officially out for Saturday's game against the Columbus Blue Jackets due to injuries. This news comes straight from Coach Craig Berube, who confirmed that both players missed Friday's practice. It's tough to see these guys sidelined, especially when we consider their contributions to the squad. McCabe left the ice during the last minute of Wednesday's game against the Florida Panthers, and it's a bit of a mystery as to when exactly he got hurt, but we know he tangled with an official after Matthew Knies scored the game-winning goal. On the other hand, Kampf was ruled out during the third period of that same game due to an upper body injury. He seemed to be in discomfort, particularly during his last shift of the second period. The loss of both McCabe and Kampf is significant. McCabe has been a key player on defense, racking up 2 goals and 23 points over 66 games this season, forming a solid defensive pairing with Chris Tanev. Kampf has been crucial as the center of the fourth line, contributing 5 goals and 13 points in 59 games, while also playing important penalty kill minutes. In light of these injuries, we see some shake-ups in the lineup. Oliver Ekman-Larsson has been paired with Tanev, and Felipe Myers has stepped in alongside Simon Benoit. It's worth noting that Ekman Larsson and Tanev have been a reliable pairing for the Leafs, boasting a +5 goal differential and a solid 52.8% expected goals share during 5-on-5 play. It's a testament to how well they've gelled as a unit. Now, with McCabe and Kampf out, the team is putting Pontus Holmberg at centre on the fourth line, and Nick Robertson is back on the right wing of that line. Robertson is also getting some time on the second power play unit, with Reilly, Ekman Larsson, Max Domi, and Bobby McMahon. This could be an opportunity for Robertson to prove himself and make a significant impact, especially on the power play, which is so crucial at this point in the season. But let's take a moment to reflect on the broader implications here. The injuries to McCabe and Kampf not only affect the lineup, but also shake up the chemistry that has been building throughout the season. It's a tough pill to swallow for fans who are hoping to see this team make a deep playoff run. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, you want to ensure that players are healthy and not rushed back into action, especially in the middle of the season. But on the other hand, you can't deny the potential impact of their absence on the team's performance and cohesion on the ice. As passionate Leafs fans, we've seen our share of ups and downs, and while we trust in the coaching staff and management to make the right calls, it definitely leaves us with some questions. What do you think? Are we prepared to handle this setback? Can the new line combinations withstand the pressure? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. The stakes are high, and every decision counts as we inch closer to the playoffs. The absence of key players can often lead to unexpected opportunities for others, but it can also test the resilience of the team. We need to rally behind our guys and show our support as they navigate through these challenges. If you're as invested in this team as I am, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest news and analysis surrounding the Toronto Maple Leafs. And make sure to activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep the conversation going and support our Leafs as they push forward.